8 லட்சம் செலவு பண்ணலாம். 8 லட்சம். பாலாஜி பிளாக்ஸ்ல. பாலாஜி பிளாக்ஸ்ல. அது எடுத்துட்டு தான் கேட்கணும்.
அது ஒண்ணும் ஆமா மொத்தமா 8 லட்சம் செலவு.
எதுக்கு?
பெயிண்ட் அடிக்கிறதுக்கு அது பண்றதுக்கு
அது என்ன 8 லட்சத்துக்கு எது இருக்குல்ல?
நான் அனுப்புறேன்.
அப்படியே டைல்ஸ போட சொல்லுங்க பாரு.
Yes. Are you seeing the material on screen now, Faustina and Subiksha?
Yes, sir.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Very good. Now, Faustina, you can start with question number 311.
Yes, sir. What is net asset value? Net asset value is defined as the value of a fund's assets minus the value of its liabilities.
What is meant by
What is
liability? For Faustina, what is meant by
Yes, sir.
liability?
Liabilities is that we need to pay. The company needs to pay.
Very good. What are assets? What are assets?
It is a holding of the company.
That which is owned by the company. Very good.
Owned by-
Continue.
yes, sir.
Next.
What is known as core banking? Core banking or a core banking system is a backend system that processes daily banking transactions across all of the various branches of a given bank.
Yeah, core banking solution. In India, normally these two core banking solutions are very famous. Number one, Infosys Finacle. Number two, TCS Banks, BANCS. And core banking solution enables the bank to connect all the branches of the bank with the main server of the bank so that people who are having account in A branch can have their transactions done in B branch also. So that is what is core banking solution. It is more advantageous for the banker. It is also advantageous for the customers. Continue.
What is margin lending? Margin lending is a type of loan that allows you to borrow money to invest by using your existing shares, managed funds, and or cash as security.
This is not a very common question. Just read it. Next.
What is known as market risk? Market risk is the risk of losses on financial investments caused by adverse price movements.
Yeah. But right now, another important point we thought about is the, say, our Bombay Stock Exchange. Bombay Stock Exchange position. I think it has improved. Bombay Stock Exchange position has improved well now. I think you must have seen it. 1 minute. Let me go to that one.
79,408.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. Now I should alter. I should alter the our Federal Bank Federal Bank A 2023 interview questions. A 2023 interview questions. Where is that? Have I kept it somewhere here? This one. Correct. Here I have to go and alter it now. I have to edit it. 1 minute. Yeah. Edit document. Yeah. Now, can you please check up and tell me what is the Bombay Stock Exchange? That is not required. Tell me what is the Federal Bank share price as on date. Today's date is, I think we are on 21.
202.10, sir.
1 minute. Editing. Yeah. Just a minute for 1 minute. 21. Yeah. What is the price of our Federal Bank share?
202.10.
Very good. What is the market capitalization? Can you see that at the bottom?
49.61.
49.61 billion. No. 400 something. What is it given as trillion?
It is given in 1,000 crore.
What is given? 4961, correct?
496.10 billion, sir.
Okay, then that must be 496.10 billion. Good. Thank you. I have altered for what is that? Federal Bank. Now, please check up what is the share price of Central Bank of India. What is the share price of Central Bank of India? Please see that also.
Yes, sir. It is 37.51.
37.51. Central Bank, NPA, provision, net profit, CRAR branches. So I have not given that here. Oh. Central Bank of India, third quarter results, GNPA, NNPA, provision coverage, net profit. But I have not given the I have not given the share price as on 21/04/25. What is the price? Tell me. 37 point.
51, sir.
Okay. What is the market capitalization given?
1 second. It is 339.16.
What is that?
Central bank market capitalization.
339.16 what?
Billion.
In billion. Very good. Now please check up what is UCO Bank share price.
31.35, sir.
31.35. Very good. Then what is the market capitalization?
392.23 billion.
392.23
billion, sir.
I'm not sure whether it is billion or trillion. Because central bank means it must be having more capital. Is it given as billion only?
Yes, sir. Billion.
Okay, then it's fine. We will take it like that. Then we will proceed based on that. Right now, where are we? We are here. Sorry, we are here. Then we are there here. We are there here. So I have altered in the question answers.
The screen is not visible, sir.
Yeah, 1 minute. I don't know what happened. Screen has gone. IBPS, RRB, PO, interview guidance. Just a minute. IBPS RRB PO interview guidance on top. This is the page I want. Yeah, this is the page I want. I have to go here. Yeah, correct. Okay. That has come. Now I have to show you that one. Yeah, I am on Guidely. I am on interview. I am on interview. I have to go down to 313. I have to go down to 313. This is the one. Are you now seeing on the screen?
No, sir.
No. Oh, yes. So now I think we have done up to 314. Now please read 315. What is?
What is systemic risk?
Hmm.
Systemic risk refers to the risk of a breakdown of an entire system rather than simply the failure of individual parts.
Can you read it again? Systemic risk.
Systemic risk refers to the risk of a breakdown of an entire system rather than simply the failure of individual parts.
Very good. Now please read 316.
What do you mean by
This is not required. They may not ask you this. Go to 317.
what is said to be debt? Debt is a sum that a person borrows from the other.
Very good. Next.
What is known as buoyancy?
Buoyancy. Correct. Buoyancy. Tell me.
When the government fails to check inflation, it raises income tax and corporate tax. Such a tax is called buoyancy.
Buoyancy. Okay. Question number 319.
What is the use of letter of undertaking?
Please read.
A letter of undertaking LOU is a type of bank guarantee that enables a bank to permit one of its clients to obtain short-term credit from an overseas branch of another Indian bank.
This is what one famous Nirav Modi cheated one of the public sector banks, Punjab National Bank. A letter of undertakings were given by our Punjab National Bank, not through proper channel. Two officers colluded and they gave these papers to them. These LOUs to them, and using that LOUs, the Nirav Modi borrowed money from London banks to an extent of over 14,000 crores or so. Similarly, another person, Mehul Choksi, he has been arrested recently in Belgium. Letter of undertaking. See, the problem in banking is if only two people in a bank collude, they can do anything that they want, especially if the top one is a higher level officer. For example, here it happened that the top person was a deputy general manager and the second person was a scale 3 or scale 2 person. Both of them colluded with each other for making personal gains, and that resulted in this problem. I don't know what happened to that case. Have they been arrested? Even if they have been arrested, they would have been released also on bail. That is our system. Very bad. Yeah. Now continue. Who was reading it? Faustina. Please read 320.
What is a line of credit? Lines of credit are often extended by banks, financial institutions, and other licensed consumer lenders to creditworthy customers to address liquidity problems.
See, normally these lines of credit are issued by Exim Bank, favoring a foreign government and foreign people. So they use it and they import from our country. That is the advantage of this lines of credit. Very good. Next, Subiksha will read from 321.
As 321. What does maturity mean in banking? Maturity is the date on which the life of a transaction or financial instrument ends, after which it must either be renewed or it will cease to exist.
Yeah. So this maturity comes in the case of our fixed deposits, recurring deposits, and all. Fixed deposits, supposing we open today, that is what is today's date, 21/4/2025. If we open for 1 year, it will mature on 21/4/2026. Nowadays, banks have a system of automatic renewal for the same period at the new rate of interest prevalent on the due date. Otherwise, before this, there was a condition on the after the due date, it will be kept in an account known as overdue deposit. From that date, it will not earn interest. That is all past. Now that system is not there. Nowadays, banking system allows whenever a deposit matures, it will be renewed for the same period again. Continue.
Define cash adequacy ratio.
Hmm.
Sir, cash or capital, like
It should be capital adequacy. Yeah, yeah.
define capital adequacy ratio. Capital adequacy ratio, CAR, is the ratio of bank's capital in relation to its risk-weighted assets and current liabilities.
Yeah. Capital adequacy ratio, CAR. I think once I explained about it. See what happens in the case of loan against our own deposit, the risk is zero. In the case of our loan given on the on the guarantee of government guarantee, the risk is zero. But in respect of all other advances, like say, even advance to our own staff, etc., there is an element of risk. For example, say even in respect of standard assets means where interest is being repaid properly, loan is being repaid properly also, they say that the risk element is 0.4. So accordingly, for if 100 rupees is due, then 0.4 percentage of it will be considered as risk element. Like this, for all the assets of the bank, risk element will be arrived at. That is known as risk weighted assets. Compared to that, how much capital the bank is having, that is known as capital to risk weighted asset ratio. As per Basel Committee norms, banks nowadays are supposed to have, in the case of private sector banks, at least 9% capital adequacy ratio. If 100 rupees is the capital, is the risk available, the bank must have at least capital of 9 rupees. In the case of public sector banks, it is 12%. Very good. Continue. 323.
323. What are exchange traded funds? ETF. An exchange traded fund ETF is a collection of securities that you can purchase or sell on a stock market through a brokerage company.
Okay, continue. 324.
324. What does forward contract mean? It is a contract between the bank and its customers in which the exchange or conversion of currencies would take place at future date at a rate of exchange in advance under the contract.
See, here forward contract means today itself we agree to purchase foreign exchange of so many dollars at a particular rate today, because foreign exchange market is varying every day. So anticipating that, we enter into arrangement with the seller, that is exporter. Exporter will export, he will get foreign exchange that can be purchased by us. So that such an arrangement is called as forward contract. Yeah, continue. That is what normally the rich landlords do in villages. What they will do, they will go into the village, they will talk to the farmer and agree to purchase at so and so rate per ton or kilogram, like that. That will help the purchaser, namely the rich landlord, even if the price of the particular commodity or say the grains comes down. That's one. But normally when the price goes down, then they will deny buying it from the farmer also. Farmers can't do anything. So this is the precarious situation of farmers. Continue. 325.
325. What is the loan to value ratio? The loan to value ratio is a financial term used by lenders to express the ratio of loan to the value of an asset purchased.
This is a very favorite question in bank interviews. What is loan to value ratio? That means if you are buying a house for 10 lakhs and you are giving 2 lakhs, then the loan will be 8 lakhs, 8 lakhs to 10 lakhs. In other words, 4 is to 5. That is the loan to value ratio. Continue.
326. What is meant by prepaid payment instrument (PPI)? Prepaid payment instruments are methods that facilitate the purchase of goods and services against the value stored on such instruments. Example: smart cards, online accounts, online wallets, stripe cards, paper vouchers.
See, that is prepaid instrument means say one card, famous card is a debit card. You are having balance in the account, you are using it. Another famous card is credit card, where a limit is granted to you by the bank. You can use that limit and purchase. And if you are going to repay within the due date, when the next month the bill comes, there is no need for you to pay any interest. But if you fail to pay the money on the due date, you will be asked to pay at the rate of 3% per month minimum. That means annually it comes to 36%. Every month it will add interest and they will add interest on interest also. So that is the thing. So now this prepaid instrument is like this. The person pays the money to the bank and gets a card, then that balance will be there in for against that particular card. He can use it for buying the commodities in future. Question number 327.
327. What does return on equity signify? Return on equity signifies how good the company is in generating returns on the investment it receives from its shareholders.
If the return on equity is good, it shows that the company is doing very well. People who have invested in its equity or share capital will be getting good dividend like that. Continue. 328.
328. What is strategic debt restructuring? SDR. The RBI's Strategic Debt Restructuring Scheme (SDR) allows banks that have provided loans to businesses and other entities to convert a portion of the total outstanding loan amount and interest into a majority stake in the business.
See, sometimes what happens, that's what government did. Recently, in the case of Vodafone, Vodafone had to pay a lot of money towards its taxes, and the company was in problem. So what government did was they took took it as government's equity in that. It is in a way to help the company, See what happens if, say, the cell phone companies like that, they go into default, and of course it can be compensated by existing Airtel and Geo taking it. That is what they did in respect of one company known as Aircel that was brought into liquidation, and all of us were asked to migrate to any of the um, cell phones. But I don't know, for some reason, Vodafone was given a helping hand by government. They bought it. Similarly, when a bank gives loan and it becomes overdue, and the company is not able to repay, in order to help it, bank may take it as a equity. Continue.
329. When will the VRR be undertaken? The variable rate reverse repo VRR is usually undertaken to reduce the money flow by taking out existing cash present in the system.
See, if the market is having lot of money, then government RBI may say, come on, you give us back the money, you keep it in our reserve bank account, we will give you variable reverse repo. That is 3.35. But nowadays, from 2021, one other scheme has come, standing deposit facility, that is also similar to this. In case a Reserve Bank wants, if they feel that there is more money in the market that is causing inflation and they want to reduce it, they can run this scheme. What is that scheme? Standing deposit facility. And thereby, what will happen? The banks will keep their excess money with them, and RBI will pay 5.75% interest. Earlier, when I 6 point, I started telling because for a long time it was repo was 6.5, this was 6.25. Now repo is only 6, and then the standing deposit is 5.75%. Very good. Now 330.
330. What is the role of credit information companies, CICs? The Credit Information Company, sometimes known as CIC, is an independent third party organization that collects and makes available to its members financial data about individuals, including information on loans, credit cards, and other items. These people's financial information is gathered by the credit card issuer, which subsequently creates a credit report based on their prior financial activity. This credit report is essential because it helps banks and other financial institutions determine whether to approve loan or credit card application from applicants based on their credit worthiness.
Yeah. So this is regarding. So here only some change came recently. Previously, it used to be the criteria that banks and others, NBFCs, will advise credit information companies once in a month. Now that has been made once in 15 days. So that if somebody regularizes the account within 15 days, then it will be reflected early in his credit report. But the reverse also is possible. If somebody is becoming overdue in his repayment, then his account will become a bad account that will be reflected in the credit information report of the company. Very good. That was Subiksha. We will go to Anna Potare. Anna Potare. Please, Anna Potare, you are going for Central Bank of India. Then, did you write for our UCO Bank exam also?
No, sir.
No. Aishwarya, did you write UCO Bank exam also?
No, sir.
No. Why did your eligibility may not be there? Correct. Age wise. Now, Mr. Anna Patare, please read from 331.
What is supply chain finance in banking? Supply chain finance is a set of technology enable businesses and financial processes that provide flexible payment options for buyer and one of their suppliers at lower financing cost. What
Supply
is
chain financing. Can you please read again? Somebody was in our group, I don't know. Supply chain management, somebody was reading. Is it Subiksha?
So myself, sir.
Yes, sir.
Faustina. Faustina, I think you studied supply chain management. You are studying supply chain management, na?
Yes, sir. One of my domains is supply chain management.
Acha. Can you please tell us? I will put some questions to you. What is supply chain management? Can you elaborate to us?
Yes, a supply chain management is in manufacturing sector. That is a procurement from the procurement of raw materials, manufacturing the products, and it is given to the end suppliers. The process involved in those in the from procurement to the end delivery to the customers. The process involved is called supply chain management. So,
Who are the parties involved in this?
that is raw material suppliers, manufacturers, and wholesalers, agents, and consumers.
Yeah. Now, what is the recent news about iPhone in the exports?
Uh,
The recent news is the iPhone exports have increased enormously now because America was trying to impose some
exports,
tariffs in order
yes,
to
sir.
beat that and to see that the exports are made within March or April, etc. The lot of exports are being sent from the manufacturing places in India. I don't know in which places in India iPhones are manufactured. Anybody knows about it? Anybody knows? 1 minute. Let me check up google.co.in. One place I know
In
is
Karnataka.
Sri Perumbudur. I know. Another place. What is the place? Hello? Karnataka, which place?
Bangalore.
Hello? Bangalore. Acha. I don't know. Yes, here I am. Are you seeing on the screen? No, I'm showing you.
Devanahalli, Karnataka, sir.
Acha, acha. Yes, iPhones are manufactured in India. Apple has been increasing its iPhone. Who was reading it now? It was Anna Potare. Anna Potare, please read.
Yes, sir. iPhones are manufactured in India. Apple has been increasing its iPhone production in India as part of a global strategy to diversify its manufacturing base and reduce reliance on China. Specifically, in fiscal year 24, India produced $14 billion worth of iPhones, which is about 14% of Apple's global iPhone production. This includes models like the iPhone 16, 15, 14, 13, and 12.
Here is a more detailed breakdown. Please read.
Here is more detailed breakdown. Shipped from China, Apple is increasingly moving iPhone production to India, partly due to geopolitical tensions and the US-China trade war.
Okay.
Significant production.
Hmm.
India is now a major iPhone manufacturing hub, with Apple assembling and manufacturing iPhones in the country. Growth. Apple's manufacturing operations in India have grown significantly, with the production worth $22 billion in the year ended March to 2025, a near 60% increase from the previous year.
Hmm.
Key models. Apple manufactures various iPhone model in India, including the high-end iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max. Foxconn is a major player in iPhone
Pro
manufacturing in India.
Max.
Yes.
Continue. Foxconn's role.
Foxconn is a major player in iPhone manufacturing in India. Diversification. The shift to India is a part of Apple's broader strategy to diversify its supply chain. Export focus. A significant portion of the iPhones manufactured in India are exported to global markets. Future plans. Apple has plans to further increase its iPhone production in India.
But they have not answered my question where it is being manufactured. One place I know is that Foxconn. Acha, we can search like this. Google.com. I will go. Then check up iPhones manufacturing factories in India details. Yeah, Mr. What is your
Yes.
name? Yeah, please read.
See,
Anna. Apple has.
Apple has a significant iPhone manufacturing presence in India, primarily through contract manufacturers like Foxconn, Pegatron, and Wistron. Key locations include Sri Perumbudur near Chennai, Hosur in Tamil Nadu, and Bangalore in Karnataka.
Oh, that is the thing. Good. Very good. Continue. Key manufacturing Foxconn.
Uh, Key manufacturing locations and details. Foxconn, a major Apple supplier, has been manufacturing iPhones in India since 2017. Their main facility is located in Sri Perumbudur, near Chennai, Tamil Nadu. Foxconn plans to expand its Indian operations, aiming to produce 25 to 30 million iPhones annually in 2025. They are also developing a large facility in Bangalore, according to the Times of India.
Continue.
Uh,
Pegatron.
Pegatron, another key Apple supplier, has an iPhone assembly plant in Tamil Nadu, which is a part of the Tata Group. This plant is estimated to produce 5 million iPhones annually and has nearly 10,000 employees.
Oh, good. Continue. Wistron.
Wistron, also a contract manufacturer for Apple, was acquired by the Tata Group. Wistron has a plant in Karnataka.
Acha,
Apple's
good.
Make in India
Initiative.
initiative. Apple's expansion in India is a part of its broader strategy to diversify its global supply chain and reduce reliance on China. India is now the largest producer of iPhones for Apple outside of China. Apple aims to increase the percentage of iPhones manufactured in India with plans to reach 25% of global production in the next few years. Apple has also established a wholly owned subsidiary, Apple Operations India, to focus on research, design, and testing in the country. Diversification and expansion. Apple is not only assembling iPhones in India but also expanding its presence in the research, design, and testing stages of product development. Foxconn, Wistron, and Pegatron are all key partners in this expansion, with Foxconn particularly focusing on building new facilities and expanding its existing operations. The Tata Group is also playing a significant role, acquiring Wistron's plant in Karnataka and building a new plant in Hosur.
Very good. Excellent. So that much is sufficient. Now what we will do, we will go here. Just a minute. Where are we now? Supply chain. So now please go for the next question. 332.
What is an account aggregator? The account aggregator, also known as A, is a non-banking finance company, NBFC, governed by the RBI, which makes it easier for customers to give their consent for the collecting of their financial information from financial information providers.
Continue.
What is known as the social stock exchange. Social stock exchange is meant to serve the private and profit sectors and will help them in raising funds through the exchange.
But this not very commonly used asked question. Continue. 334.
What is known as a budget? A budget is a spending plan based on income and expenses.
Normally, budget is prepared by government. Also,
Yes.
companies. Continue. 335.
What is the gross national product? GNP.
Hmm.
The gross national product is a measure of the value of all goods and services produced by a country's residents and businesses.
In a particular calendar, a financial year also. Gross
It's a,
national product.
sir, it's
Yeah.
different than GDP, na?
GDP, GNP, both are more or less interrelated.
But in GDP, I think it includes in geographical boundaries of the country, value
Exactly.
of all goods and services.
Exactly. Continue.
What is the net national product? Net national product is the monetary value of finished goods and services produced by a country's citizens, overseas and domestically in a given period. The net
Oh,
national product.
net means it will be more than GNP.
Yes.
Yeah. Continue. 338.
What is the electronic gold receipt? EGR.
337. Yeah. Yeah.
Electronic gold receipt. Electronic gold receipts are similar to a dematerialized form of shares where they are issued in exchange for physical gold, similar to the physical form of equity shares.
Hmm. Okay.
Yes, yes, stored in gold bond like.
Yeah. Next.
Yes. Hmm. What is the electronic bank guarantee? An electronic bank guarantee is a substitute for paper-based guarantee. It can be processed, stamped, verified, and delivered instantly, compared with the time-consuming paper-based process.
Continue.
What do you mean by equity shares? Equity shares represent the extent of ownership in a company.
See,
Equity.
actually, in the case of companies, limited companies, they have one concept known as authorized capital. The registrar of joint stock company permits them to raise capital up to some limit that they are asking. Second, the majority shares are issued in the form of ordinary shares or equity shares. That is one. And apart from this, there is one more capital known as preference shares. Preference shares capital or is capital, those people will have to be given dividend first before dividend is declared to, say, equity shareholders. That is the advantage. I think it must be there in a few companies only, not in many companies. I have no idea about it. Continue. 340.
Uh, what is the dividend payout ratio? The dividend payout ratio is the ratio of the total amount of dividends in proportion to the net income of the company.
Yeah. Supposing company has earned a profit of 100 crores and they are declaring 10 crore as dividend, then the ratio is 10%. Very good. Thank you. After our Anna Potare, it will be new person has come. What is your name? Aryan. Aryan, you please. Aryan, you are only going for IIFCL, na? Aryan?
Yes, yes, sir.
Acha, acha. In fact, I started talking to you yesterday. I could not talk further. So, what is the degree or qualification of yours?
Sir, I hold a master's in environmental studies from University of Delhi.
Masters in?
Environmental studies.
Oh, acha, acha, environmental studies. Now, are you aware of the latest news relating to environment news? You are in which state?
Sir, I am currently in Uttar Pradesh, but my job requires me at Gurgaon.
Right. Gurgaon is in Haryana, na?
Yes.
Very good. Now, recently there is a news in papers about some involving environment, and this is pertaining to Telangana state. Can you tell me what it
Yes.
is? Tell me.
In Hyderabad, sir, there was a forest cut down, so Supreme Court made a judgment to stop the deforestation and plant the whole areas again. I guess.
I think it is not that way. What has happened is in 3 days, they used bulldozers and started cutting trees to an extent of 100 acres in Hyderabad, and that too during holidays. Not only that, um, as a result of that, many animals started running here and there. Say, I don't know the names of animals, like, say, fox, then goats, then monkeys, everything started running. It seems some video was taken on that, and it has been produced before Supreme Court. Somebody has filed a petition, and Supreme Court has told, what is the hurry for this? Why all of a sudden you are reducing 100 acres of land? So, like this. Now, what is your view on this? Is it okay to reduce forests like this, or
No, sir,
it
it
is
is
wrong?
totally not okay. No.
Yeah. Now, talking about forests, in terms of our country, India, um, what is the area of forests in our country?
Sir, it is total 25% of the land area of total. I don't know the exact figure, but I know in percentage it is 25%.
Exactly. What you are telling is correct. India's forest and tree cover area, as reported in ISFR, I am showing you. India's forest and tree cover area, as reported in the ISFR 2023, is 8,27,357 square kilometer, which is 25.17% of country's total geographical area. This includes 7,15,000 square kilometer as forest cover and 1,12,000 as tree cover. And what is the difference between forest cover and tree cover?
Sir,
Excuse,
forest
yeah. Forest
forest
cover का
cover, I
मतलब,
guess, where the tree canopy is more than 10%. That is called forest cover.
अच्छा.
I am not sure, but
How much of
I'll check.
India's land is forest? Here they are telling 21 in
Sir, it was
2020.
according to 21 report.
How can it increase, Baba? Our people are so selfish. They are only cutting trees. They are only closing the tanks because they need to construct houses. And how can area of land be increasing in India? I don't know. I'm just asking you to think over this. Now, which country has the largest forest area? The answer is Russia. Which is the number one forest in India? Sundarbans National Park. It is in West Bengal. Sundarbans. I think it is known for mango cultivation or
Royal
what?
Bengal tiger.
Yeah,
Bengal
mango, na?
tigers.
Bengal
No,
tigers.
sir, Bengal tigers.
Oh, Baba. Oh, oh. I thought it is associated with mango or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Good. As forest cover in India increased, oh Baba, my own doubt coming as next question. A report published by Forest Survey India notes that country's forest cover increased by only 1,400 square kilometers. This includes forest cover increase of 150. Acha, they are increasing it also. Which country is richest in forest? Obviously, Russia. How much of Canada is forest? Approximately 39% of Canada's land is covered by forests. Okay. What is the king of forest in India? Roar of India in line nation's pride. Asiatic lines. Very good. So I don't know. Some such stray questions can be asked to you in your interview. Now we will go for this one. Where are we? This one. Yeah. Aryan, can you please start reading?
Yes, sir.
341.
The screen is not up yet.
Acha, sorry. Screen is not coming. 1 minute. I'm very sorry. Yeah.
What is known as public-private partnership? Public-private partnership PPPs are a mechanism for the government to procure and implement public infrastructure and services using the resources and expertise of the private sector.
Okay. Good. Continue.
What do you mean by devaluation? Devaluation is an official decrease in a currency's exchange value through a decrease in its gold equivalent or value in relation to another currency.
Actually, devaluation means reducing the value of our currency. So, what will happen when we reduce the value of our currency? Our commodities will become cheaper to foreigners because they need to pay less of foreign exchange. So, they will buy more from our country. So, when the devaluation happens, it may result in helping of more exports. But imports wise, our importers will have to pay more Indian currency. Yeah, continue.
What is known as basis point? It is a unit of measure used in finance to describe the percentage change in the value of financial instruments or the rate change in an index or other benchmark.
But I think this will be more in relation to stock exchange and other things, commodity exchange. Nowadays, so many exchanges have come. It is not only stock exchange, there is foreign exchange, then multi commodities exchange. So many exchanges are there, Baba.
Crypto exchange.
Crypto exchange also, useless fellows. Guys, giving lot of confusions. Continue. 344.
What is known as microfinance? Microfinance is a way to provide capital to low income businesses owners who may be excluded from traditional credit and lending options.
Yeah. See, microfinance is a scheme by which, poor people are given money. And one of the schemes like that is that a recent one, PM Swanidhi. You must have heard about it. PM
Yes.
Swanidhi is a scheme whereby it started during Corona times. In order to help them, those payment vendors, they were given 10,000 rupees initially to be repaid in a year or so. Subsequently, it has been increased to 20,000 rupees now. PM Swanidhi scheme. Very good. Continue. What is reinvestment?
Reinvestment.
Yeah.
Reinvestment is the process of using money received from an investment, such as dividends, interest, or any other type of income distribution, to buy more stocks or units of a company.
Yeah. In the case of bank deposits, reinvestment is also there. Different banks call it different name. See, normally in the case of banks, fixed deposits, minimum period is 7 days, maximum period is 10 years. And every 3 months, bank will pay the interest to the depositor. If the depositor wants, he can reinvest in the bank, in which case bank will give same rate of interest um, as agreed to for the fixed deposit for the interest amount also, so that he will get more compound basis. It will be done. In the absence of it being told, if it is only simple fixed deposit, the interest will be credited to the income SB account, then in which case the beneficiary will get only savings bank interest rate. Savings bank interest rate is nowadays 2.702, 3%, very less. Continue. What is?
What is loan refinancing? Loan refinancing refers to the process of taking out a new loan to pay off one or more outstanding loans.
This is the common strategy majority of the middle class people do. So middle class people who are running short of money, what they do, in order to pay this loan, they will borrow from another person and pay. And in turn, they put themselves into problems also. Of course, this is due to various reasons. Sometimes there can be that the person loses employment, or there is some sickness, severe sickness for somebody in the family. There can be so many reasons for financial crisis. Continue. 347.
What is reimbursement? Reimbursement is when a business pays back an employee, client, or other people for money they spent out of their pocket or for overpaid money.
Yeah. A reimbursement will come in the case of some of the medical insurance policies where the if you spend more, you can submit the bill and get back the money from them. So that is reimbursement. Continue. 348.
What is digital banking units? The digital banking units will enable people who do not have a personal computer, have a laptop, or do not even have a smartphone to be able to access banking services. They can do it digitally in a paperless mode.
Yeah, that's what I told you. One day I was telling you about kiosks. The banks in electronic banking units will be there mostly nearby some branch. There you will have an ATM. You will have a cash depositing machine, and you will also have one or two this digital banking units. It will be like a computer where people can use their own electronic IDs given by the bank using their what is that password. And also nowadays your entry is cross checked by the OTP that they will ask by sending message to your cell phone also. So supposing your computer is not working at home, then you can go to electronic kiosk and then operate. Continue.
What are the services offered by digital banking units?
Mm.
These units intend to simplify user banking experience and further financial inclusion, and offers a cross-section of products and services such as opening of saving accounts, balance check, printing passbooks, transfer of funds, investment in fixed deposits, loan application, etc.
Yeah, whatever we can do at home, through our cell phone, you can do it there also. Nowadays, if you have got State Bank account, if you go to their app known as YONO, you only need one. There you will know what are all the different services. You can transfer money from one account to another account. You can see the balance. You can take statement of account. Like so many of these, you can pay income tax. Then you can pay telephone bills. So many, everything can be done by you if you have a cell phone or laptop and internet connection, and you have an ID given by your bank also. Continue.
What is authentication? Authentication is the process of verifying a user's identity and their ability to access a requested account.
Yeah. So this is what it is. We have done today up to 350. Now, I would we will stop this. Maybe we will continue tomorrow from 351 to 370. And you also come with new doubts that you are getting in respect of questions so that I can read them and explain to you if necessary. Not only that, I request you all to go through your bank's website thoroughly so that while reading it, if you are getting some doubt, you can ask me. I can try to clarify them also. And because, of course, I don't know how it will go because today only result of UCO Bank has come. If some more new people join, maybe 3 or 4 people join duty, maybe I will start it as a fresh class, but then it will be boring for you. I suggest you are reading the existing material and also other materials I have given you. Not only that, during the classes you come here, we will have discussion on questions that are being asked in the interviews. And if we don't know the answer, I can search and tell you so that you can prepare. And in fact, are you aware of Chat GPT download? Are you aware of one link, Chat GPT download? Are you aware of that or not? Chat GPT. Have I given you that or not? I don't know. Faustina, did you go through the materials, links I have given? In that Chat GPT download is there or not?
No,
No,
sir. That
you are not, you don't know. Aishwarya, you know about it?
No, sir, I have not seen that one, sir. ChatGPT.
1 minute. Chat GPT download. I am searching here. Yeah. In fact, whenever time permits, we can just go. Are you seeing the screen now? Chat GPT. Are you seeing now on the screen?
Yes,
Aishwarya.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is some 100 pages material I have collected over the so many days. You know, actually, today I did not take out some data regarding forest, regarding certain data, other things and all. Otherwise, whenever I used to do it like this, so many topics are here. India's present banking scenario in our country. Then next question, what are compliances which commercial banks have to follow? Then next question, Indian private bank officers interview for MBA candidate. Questions themselves. It goes like that. So many questions. Then State Bank of India for FX trade services interview, 100 questions. But this may not be relevant for you because you are not appearing for that one. So it may not be relevant for you. Then here, this is for Forex trading officers, not relevant for you. But if somebody is working, then regarding cost accounting, here some simple question answers are given. This will be useful for commerce students. What is cost accounting? What is the difference between cost accounting, financial accounting? What is marginal cost like this? Then like this, so many topics are there. I can give you the link of this copy link. Just a minute. It is making a link. I don't know whether it is readily available with me. Yeah, it has come now. Good. I am giving this link. I am giving this link to you in your, say I have to give it in our WhatsApp group. 1 minute. WhatsApp. WhatsApp. This is UCO Bank CBA. I have changed the name from Central Bank of India to UCO Bank now. So this is Chat GPT download. I have given it in our WhatsApp group. You can download and see and store it in your laptop so that you can read it whenever you get time. Thank you so much. Best wishes. Anybody else? Any questions? ஐஸ்வர்யா எப்ப உங்க ரிசல்ட்லாம் வரும் தெரியல.
Sir, I have messaged you on
Yeah. Messaged you. Yeah. What is the, you have a doubt?
No, sir. On WhatsApp, I have messaged you regarding the materials for environment and social safeguard assistant
Acha,
manager
acha,
position.
very good, very good, very good. 1 minute. You have sent to my number 9003037557
7001552.
807. No. Which number?
7001552.
Nah, Baba, that is not mine.
No, sir. I have messaged you from this number.
Which number? Tell me. 700.
Yes. 2900303757.
Just a minute for 5 minutes. Yeah, I got it. I will have to. In fact, I told you I have some environmental related questions. I will share them with you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll close now. We'll meet again tomorrow, 8 p.m. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye. And if anybody wants to have a mock interview after we are reading, Faustina had one already. Subiksha, you can think of having one now, so that after the date is known, you can take another one. Okay.
Okay, sir.
But you told me they will be conducting it after 1st May only. Is it so?
During the first week of May.
It's okay.
First week of
Now, yeah, you can tell me 3 or 4 days beforehand so that I can fix you and take a mock interview for you, followed by another real one, second one after your date is known. Okay.
Okay, sir.